What's good, guys? Go to easynpc.com for the cheapest and safest way to get caps, weapons, items in Fallout 76, and links in the description down below. Use coupon code CHIEF for 5% off. So, for this video, it's gonna be on all the tricks that I use in order to maximize what gear I can get out of the Purveyor. Because certain things are not as valuable as you think it is when going for the Purveyor. So, I'm gonna break it down for you what, in my opinion, is the best way to spend your scripts, especially if you do not have all the perfect gear in the game. If you already have everything you need to every little star on your pieces of armor and your weapons, then these tricks probably won't apply to you because, again, you're looking for something so specific, it doesn't matter. So, for this, I actually have been experimenting across all the different types of gear that you can get from the Purveyor, and what I found to be the most valuable were getting 3-star armors and 2-star weapons and melee weapons. So, you're going to want to be doing those in order to get the highest value out of your scripts. Now, for why I only really like 2-star weapons instead of the 3-star weapons comes with what the 2nd star provides, which this is the list of the major effects for weapons, and as you can see here, almost all of them are actually really good on your weapons. The only ones that are questionable are bash damage, the reflecting 50% damage while blocking, and also 50% limb damage, but all those other ones are top tier perks that you actually would like on your weapons. But on the other hand, the 3rd star doesn't have a significant impact on how good the weapon will be. Like, yes, rate reduction, the faster reload speed, +1 strength, that stuff is good and useful, but it doesn't make or break it. And in my opinion, and from what I've actually experienced, it is not worth spending twice the amount of script to have a chance for one of these perks onto your weapon, because these effects are just not worth it. It is much better to spend half the script, only spend 50, and get a 2-star weapon where you have a much higher chance of getting what you actually need. Because when there's a difference between a bloodied fire rate handmade, it is not that much different between whether it has the reload speed or not. So when you are actually purchasing weapons from Myrmidon, you're gonna want to be going for 2 stars unless you already have every single possible combination of weapons that you want for your prefix and major, which I highly doubt. You are probably gonna be better off going for mostly 2 stars from her, because that is the best way to get all the bloodied fire rate weapons that you'll want, or any 2-shot explosive, or a bloodied swing speed, or anti-armor power attack damage, something that will actually benefit you a lot compared to what if you got that and then it was just like +1 agility on it. It will not have that great of an impact on your actual gear. It is a better idea to just roll the dice twice and have another chance for getting that piece of gear that you want. So when it comes to armor, I learned that it's an entirely different circumstance, because when it comes to the 2nd star, the major effect, it actually doesn't do too much. The only ones that I see that are actually usually really valuable are increased action point refresh speed, 25 radiation resistance, and also +1 strength, or sometimes the special stat really does matter, but usually it doesn't have a significant impact on the armor. But the 3rd star makes it or breaks it, because it has really strong effects, like become harder to detect while sneaking. If you have a bunch of pieces of gear that have that, you are always invisible. If you have Sentinels or Cavaliers, those are some of the most sought after effects for a reason, because they reduce the amount of damage that you take by a ton when you have all of them together, and also you have all the weight reduction perks. So because of that, this is why you want to always go for 3-star armors. Even though you get half the chances of 2-star armors, it does pull its value because of how valuable that 3rd star is and how it makes or breaks the piece of gear most of the time. So that is, in my opinion, what you want to be going for when you're using the Purveyor. You want to be going for 2-star weapons all the time and then 3-star armors. Don't even bother with 2-star armors because again, the only things that are really valuable are action point refresh speed. The rest of this stuff doesn't really make or break the piece of gear, but it is the 3rd star that really does pull its value. And then obviously, if you're really low level and you just started into the game, you might as well just go for your 1-star pieces of armor and weapons until you get like something that actually fits your build, and then you can start being more picky and going for the 2 stars and 3 stars. So let me know in the comments down below, have you guys been having good success when going for 3-star weapons? Because for me, I haven't, but as soon as I started going for 2-star weapons, since I can get twice as many of them, I actually have gotten a lot of bloodied fire rates and 2-shot explosives type of weapons that I couldn't get when I was going for 3 stars. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of that. Also, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.